Be the best version of yourself here at JLOPEZ MD.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. JLOPEZ. I'm the President and Medical Director of JLOPEZ MD, Medispa and Wellness Center. Actually, to give you a background, I trained and practiced in the States for almost 20 years. I returned to Manila at the end of 2013, or rather 2012. I consulted with different holistic or wellness centers throughout Metro Manila. Yeah, I actually trained in Chicago in internal medicine. Yeah, and after that, I trained in certain practices like nutritional medicine, anti-aging and regenerative medicine with different doctors throughout the United States. I trained with a doctor in Birmingham, Alabama, joined medical groups in Naples, Florida, and also in San Francisco, California. What we did is try to offer everything under one roof, so people don't have to travel to different clinics to get certain services. So we start from like nutrition, we also check for hormonal imbalances, and we offer different services. For instance, we have IV therapies, hyperbaric oxygen therapy, something we call EBU, infrared sauna, hormone therapies. So basically, we try to address everything in a holistic manner. Yeah, we have our own products. It's actually called JLO Organics. Basically, these are supplements that address every aspect or cause of aging, or premature aging rather. For instance, we have something called Immune Forte. So this one addresses immune deficiencies or imbalances that's associated with aging. And then there's one called Rich, which addresses the free radical theory behind aging. Yeah, we have an integrative approach when it comes to treating our clients. So we use medications if necessary, but it always starts with dietary or lifestyle changes, because sometimes we could actually address certain illnesses by changing a person's diet or their habits or lifestyle. Yeah, so I see better results when it comes to chronic degenerative diseases when you actually combine the two. Because certain medications deplete the body of certain nutrients. Like for instance, beta blockers, a medication used for hypertension, depletes the body of coenzyme Q10. And when this happens, a person could experience fatigue as one of the side effects of these medications. So oftentimes, when a person's taking a medication or a drug, we supplement it with different nutrients, because certain nutrients, like I said, are depleted when you take certain medications. Yeah, first off is that you have to have the right mindset, because our mind is like a computer, so it tells our body what to do basically. So if you think negatively, it will tell your body to produce like catabolic like hormones or neurotransmitters. So if you think negatively, your blood pressure could go up. But if you're thinking positively, then your blood pressure would become normal, because your body's more in a relaxed state. So first off is having the right mindset. If you think young, then you'll stay young, definitely. If you're like smiling a lot, things like that, that would contribute to healthy aging or slowing down the aging process. Then other things that could cause premature aging are like excessive free radicals. So it's important to take antioxidants. We take antioxidants for granted, but if our antioxidant levels are low, it contributes to rapid or premature aging. Then another cause of premature aging is chronic inflammation. That's why a lot of people, they develop like aches and pains. These are signs na tumatanda na tayo. Yeah, so pag tumatanda, we could feel ng mga aches and pains. Then aside from that, nutritional deficiencies could also lead to diseases or chronic diseases of aging, like hypertension. If a person's magnesium level or potassium level is low, pwede mag-hypertension. if you correct these deficiencies, these symptoms could go away. So you don't need to take maintenance medications. Because sometimes maintenance medications, they only treat the symptoms. But once itinigil mo yan, babalik uli yung mga problema. So it's better to treat the underlying cause or causes of illness. But there are times, of course, that you need to take medications. So the integrative approach works well than, let's say, doing alternative medicine alone or conventional medicine alone. Yeah, that's the trend nowadays, is to integrate both conventional and alternative medicine. With the IV therapies, we could correct nutritional deficiencies much faster because the nutrients go directly into the vein or to the circulatory system and into the cells. With the oral, there's something called first pass effect. So it has to go through the liver muna. By the time it gets into the cells, maybe it's like 10 to 30% na lang. So some of the products or the nutrients, they just go to waste. Yeah. And let's say if a person has a magnesium deficiency, to correct it orally, it may take years. Yeah, but if you do it intravenously, it may take a shorter period. Sometimes 1 month to 3 months, nako-correct na yung deficiencies. Yeah, I think if you have a sincere desire to help others, you would be sharing your knowledge. So that's why we opened, or we have this YouTube channel in which we educate people about the basics. Not just about supplementation, but things that we sometimes take for granted that really are important for our health. Like for instance, nutritious diet, getting enough sleep, adequate hydration, getting enough exercise, exposure to sunlight, and having good relationships. These are the secrets of what we call centenarians, people who are in these blue zones, people who live up to 100 years old. These are like people in Okinawa, Japan, people in Sardinia, Italy. These are people who live up to 100 or more by just having the right diet and lifestyle and attitude. Yes, an affiliate clinic, we have one in San Francisco. I'm the medical director of Azulino Chiropractic and Wellness Center in San Francisco. And then we're opening a branch in Clark City in January of next year. Yeah, it's funny because 3 months after we opened, then the pandemic happened, so the lockdowns happened. So during that time, we concentrated on testing as well as immune support for the general public. So we were also part of the CDCPH, Concerned Doctors and Citizens of the Philippines. We actually educated the public about how to take care of themselves rather than just relying on, let's say, the vaccines alone. Because as we know, if you get vaccinated, you could still get sick. So it's really important to take care of your immune system by, again, the basics, getting a nutritious diet, getting enough sleep, hydration, exercise, sunlight, and then taking supplements, like for instance, vitamin C, D3, zinc, and something called quercetin. These are things that people could take to strengthen their immune system. Please check out our social media platforms at Instagram and Facebook at Dr. JLOPEZ MD, and also follow us on YouTube at Dr. JLOPEZ MD. And you can find us at 2303 Centurion Medical, Makati. It's on the corner of Salamanca and Kalayaan Avenue in Makati City. Thank you so much. Thank you, Brand Asia Awards, for choosing J. Lopez Medi Spa and Wellness Center as Global Brand of the Year 2022-2023. Mabuhay po kayo!